अभी तो लेटेस्ट है ना, सुपर लीग का एक इशू चल रहा है.
वो क्या है?
So
Thank you so much.
the top 3 ODI nations in the world, or rather cricketing nations in the world,
Sorry, उसको छुपा देंगे हम.
they are forming a league between them. So India, Australia, England.
तो बहनचोद और है ही कौन?
Bhai na. So now ICC said कि you can't just fucking do this because the revenue that we generate from ICC tournaments goes to all the boards. If you do this, it just goes to the 3 of you plus whoever you invite.
Essentially, it's like think top New York and LA decide to put their own basketball league together.
Exactly.
And Milwaukee कहेगा लोडू मैं क्या करूँ? यहाँ कौन आएगा?
So उसमें बहुत बड़ा fight हो रहा है.
हाँ, can imagine.
पर एक बहुत सही चीज होने वाला है कि रणजी players are gonna get contracts soon.
1 minute silence for Ranji.
Really?
Dude, their struggle, dude. The fucking no. I meant admiration.
Yeah, admiration way.
हाँ, because I see the same thing in basketball.
Yeah.
क्या है future? तो रगड़ रहे हैं मैच तो
गांड घिस रहे. करो कॉलेज बास्केटबॉल का तो तू देख, पैसा भी नहीं मिल रहा है, तेरे को स्कॉलरशिप के नाम पे खिला रहे.
कॉलेज बास्केटबॉल तो छोड़ दे, यहाँ पे तो वो तो फिर भी एटलीस्ट सिस्टम है. यहाँ पे मैं देखता हूँ ना बच्चों को क्या हालत है, मतलब जो डूड हमने ये अपना लीग सेमी प्रोफेशनल क्यों रखा ताकि बीएफआई रेगुलेशन ना घुसे इसमें. नहीं तो बीएफआई वाले आ जाते.
तुम लोग के साथ आईसीएल हो रहा है.
हाँ पर हम तो आईसीएल है बनना भी नहीं चाहते.
हाँ तुम तो बनना भी नहीं चाहते. यार तो लाइक हम अपना अकेले कर रहे हैं.
हम अपना कर रहे हैं, तुम करो अपना.
What is the league called?
Street ball league.
Street ball league, no? That's great, dude. To think, you know what? That's what blows my mind. Like when it comes to you. By the way, we are rolling, no?
We are rolling.
Oh, okay, we are rolling. Okay, cool. Hey guys, welcome to Akash and Friends. I'm not gonna bother. You know what this show is, and clearly there's a conversation going on, so just follow. So, when we started out, you started out in Delhi, then you moved here. You were in TISS, I remember,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And you and Tanmay started AIB and all that Loda Lasun. Everybody knows the story.
Yes, Lasun live.
What blows my mind is the fact that none of us thought anything of this clear proportion was going to happen, right? Like the idea at each stage when you all filled NSCI, or like, oh fuck, we never thought this could happen. Oh shit, we can do this. When Zakir filled that stadium in Delhi twice, 4 times.
10 NSCIs.
Yeah, 4 times to shoot his special. That was a huge deal. And now you own a basketball team, and that's like, who would have thought कि like comic लोग basketball team own कर रहे हैं.
हाँ ये एक मैंने बताया वही इंटरव्यू दिया था. I didn't realize because you don't think ना तुम तो बस कर रहे हो.
हाँ.
It's just passion. So it's the same thing. Like comedy started as passion. So somebody wrote, I did an interview and they were like, do you know you're the first comic to own a basketball team across the board? I was like, first of all, that's impossible because हो ही नहीं सकता. I'm pretty sure everybody has stake in the US. But I was just like, who is tracking this shit?
And why are you tracking?
Why are you tracking this shit? But हाँ मतलब in terms of why. But ये हाँ but your point is valid in the sense of you don't realize what passions of yours will
be monetized in the future.
अभी basketball monetizable तो लाइफ में नहीं है. मतलब इंडिया में बास्केटबॉल मॉनेटाइजेबल नहीं है, बट which allows you to say for example connect with your passion and in some level give it wings.
Absolutely.
तुम ये सोच लो कि मतलब अब जैसे छोटे होते बास्केटबॉल बंद कर दिया, but you are always watching the sport and so you want to be connected in some way, or you want to, even if it's, I'm not going to give it fancy notions of giving back and all because I'm not giving back per se, at least not right now, even though that's the plan. But it at least it allows you to be part of an ecosystem which you've always wanted to be. And कैसे नहीं तो तुम्हें मिलता ही नहीं opportunity.
But I feel like that's such an interesting thing, and that has nothing to do with sport. It's across the board, right? Like
it's passion.
Yeah, it's just any passion. Like the fact that I used to listen to all these rappers in Bombay and in Delhi, and now it's like, oh, I know this guy now. Like I've hung out in the studio while he's recording the track you're listening to right now, dude. And that association feeling is madness, dude.
Agreed.
I think comics get it more than anybody else because everybody kind of wants to hang out with comics.
Do they really? हाँ ये है कि वो recommendation वो होता है कि तुम्हें कि तुम तो funny नहीं हो या तुम तो बहुत funny हो या तुम 24 घंटे funny हो.
हाँ कि वो एक scene हो जाता है ना कि ये आया तो हंसा के जाएगा type से. No, that's how I've made it into several hotel rooms of huge singers. But it's such a constant reiteration of look how far we've come, look where we are now. How do you you don't seem like somebody who's very phased generally.
Phased. That is because of my resting face or in life. I feel very this thing in terms of success or failure कि तुम थोड़ा उस मतलब वो तुम्हारा टेम्परेचर सेम रहना चाहिए. Like it's for example, I'll give you an example.
Like a stoic approach to things.
हाँ मतलब जो what goes up must come down, will go up again, will come down again, will go up again. तो उसमें I think with comedy especially हमारा सीन क्या है लाइफ में कि and this is I think maybe specific to the industry because it's such a young industry, is that we've only been in the industry for 6-7 years.
Yeah.
Right? था ही नहीं उससे पहले industry. So we all only count our successes and failures based on 3 months.
Yeah.
Or 6 months. कि अरे इसका स्पेशल आ गया, ओह शिट यार, इसको इतने पैसे मिल गए, अरे ओह शिट अब क्या करें? अरे but तो life is long, no?
Yeah, comedy is like a 40-year long thing minimum.
And fuck comedy, your life. मतलब हम कितने हम सब everyone's fucking late 20s, mid 20s, early 20s,
Yeah.
early 30s like me, who
Yeah.
are sort of on the fag end of the cool spectrum,
Yeah.
right? Like youth fucking thing. तो मतलब there is so much more to go
Yeah.
that मेरे को समझ नहीं मेरे को short term phase नहीं होता हूँ in the sense of कि and अभी it's very interesting, right? Like I've gone back on tour and done my solo for the first time after donkey's years,
Yeah.
right? Because stand-up, it's like coming back into stand-up, which I hadn't done in
We
such a
were
long
just
time.
discussing this with Anirban in the last
Yeah.
episode also. Yeah.
So, come back after such a long time. So, suddenly I'm realizing कि, so when you meet like young comics and stuff like that, तो वही लगता है कि तुम इतना insecurity अभी लेके मत चलो.
Yeah.
And some of it is justifiable, obviously, because you need to make ends meet, and everybody has that.
Yeah.
But I think अपने आप everybody is so hard on themselves
Yeah.
कि यार 6 महीने में नहीं ये किया तो फक हो जाएगा.
Yeah.
यार 1 साल में ये नहीं किया तो हो जाएगा.
Yeah.
कि उसके तो 1 साल में इतने हो गए तो मेरे क्यों नहीं हुए.
Yeah.
I'm like फिर तुम मर जाओगे ना ब्रो. फिर तो तुम constantly यही लगे रहोगे. तुमने 40 साल तो जियोगे और
Exactly.
fucking play for life.
Yeah.
Don't play for 6 months, 8 months. And I think that's a very, and I can understand, yeah, we are such an instant gratification generation.
And comedy makes it so also, right? Like you're used to instant gratification at job also.
हाँ, true.
Right.
True. Constantly you are every 2
Validation
seconds you
हो
want.
रहा है continuously.
Which is actually it's a similar conversation which I was having. I can't remember with who, but for example, like I love writing shows, right?
Yeah.
So somebody was like sitcoms, and I'm doing a bunch of that right now. So a lot of people, and even government took a long time, right? It took a year and a half to see it from start to end.
Yeah.
तो उसके अंदर one question was कि when you are just doing that and if you're not doing stand up and तो तुम्हारा instant gratification तो है ही नहीं उसमें.
हाँ.
बिकॉज तुम लिख रहे हो, फिर तुमने लिख दिया 6 महीने बाद,
सबसे बड़ा माइंडफक है मेरे लिए dude.
फिर शायद कभी बने, फिर बन जाए तो तुम्हारे हाथ में नहीं है सब कुछ, क्योंकि डायरेक्टर की इंटरप्रिटेशन,
Yeah.
एक्टर की इंटरप्रिटेशन, पैसा लगा है, एडिट पे क्या होगा. बट आई वाज लाइक कि you have to be in love with the process of creation and not the eventual output. Like how do you know, like it's the same with jokes. No, even though you're used to instant gratification, unless you just love sitting and writing jokes,
You're gonna get damn annoyed. I think that's one thing that I talk to a lot of comics about, because they get so nervous that it feels like they're flailing when they're drowning, you know. They're doing things, but they're not necessarily doing things that will help them also, because they're panicking so much about, you know, meeting a deadline that they have in their head.
Fair.
Especially with material, because a lot of people hold on to their material, like that's the most important thing that they have, but they forget that job is to write jokes constantly. You know, we don't exist in an ecosystem like in England where you have your 30 and then your whole career can
is
go.
based on that 30.
Yeah.
I know. नहीं, हमारा वो option नहीं. Plus, it's very different, yeah. Like even for me, like now, every time I talk to kids, there's always like kids. तो मैं ऐसे बोल रहा हूँ, पता नहीं क्या सीन है.
Metaphorically.
Metaphorically. But every time I talk to somebody, they're like, YouTube पे कब डाल रहे हो? And I was like, डाल दूंगा, but I've just started vlogging, okay. So now I get unsolicited advice कि देखो vlog वगैरह तो ठीक है, पर YouTube चैनल ग्रो करना है ना, तो तुम स्टैंड अप डालो. मैंने कहा तो अभी डालना जरूरी है क्या? मतलब when I'm not like half like, क्योंकि वो गेम ही बदल गया है. Like it's not about stand up anymore. It's about
virality.
हाँ, फटाफट मटेरियल निकालो, फिर 2 महीने में डालो ऑनलाइन, फिर ऑनलाइन फट जाएगा, फिर उससे टिकट सेल बिकेगी. तो अब वो भी इतना रैट रेस वाला प्रोसेस बन चुका है that you're like, ठीक है यार, okay, but like you can't rush it.
Yeah.
And so a lot of material you see online suddenly feels like this feels half baked.
Yeah.
इसको 2 महीना और रुक जाते, या इसमें थोड़ा और थॉट डाल लेते.
Yeah.
तो
Are there any videos like that you have seen recently?
यार मैं ऑनेस्टली बता रहा हूँ, और ये खराब people misinterpret, but genuinely मुझे याद नहीं रहता, because वो होता है ना कि देखा, oh, this is interesting, this is funny,
I completely,
moved on.
yeah.
Oh, this could have been something like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't stick. It only ends up sticking when you're like sitting with somebody.
Yeah.
Like if I'm
Because there's another memory associated to that person also.
Yeah, because you've spent more time discussing the same thing with that person.
Yeah.
If you're just watching, and also I don't judge it harshly anymore.
Yeah.
Like we used to earlier on, because I'm just like, यार उसका भी चल on some level, उसका thought process क्या है मुझे नहीं पता.
Yeah.
Like उन्होंने जो सोच के डाला होगा
Yeah.
वो अपनी तरफ से
Yeah,
सोच के
my
डाला।
logic with these is कि if the audience in front of them is laughing, then they're probably doing the job right because that's the job. When you boil it down to the objectivity, the object is to make them laugh. And if you can't get them to laugh, then you're not doing your job.
Correct.
And if you are getting them to laugh, that means you're doing the comedy job of it. Now the rest is your art. No, then
Correct.
at some point you have to allow for expression.
बाकी everybody is हाँ and everybody finds their audience and that audience can be of different types, different styles.
अरे यार लोग बोलते हैं ना इंडिया में कि एक आदमी शो में आके हंसेगा फिर वही आदमी घर पे देखे गाली देगा हम लाइक नहीं वो अलग आदमी है इधर बहुत आदमी है 1 बिलियन आदमी है सो देयर इज इनफ स्कोप फॉर देम टू बी सेपरेट पॉपुलेशंस
Yeah. But I think you see that now. Yeah. Like you see that with all content actually, not just stand up. There is enough for everybody and everybody sort of finds their.
Because a silo, that's what consumerism eventually leads to, right? Like a silo where you get everything you want in your seat and you don't have to ever leave.
हाँ.
Like
But,
that's
everybody is hitting the same ना 18 to 24.
हाँ वो ठीक है.
Young Geo audience tier 2 tier 3 but उसके अंदर भी इतने subdivision है once you start analyzing it तो तुम पागल हो जाओगे.
I
Beyond the
swear.
point you just put your own stuff. Do you feel that though? Like
What?
if you have to release say videos or stuff like that, do you feel that pressure? Because say you've been doing YouTube
So I've been very regular with YouTube.
Huh.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like, oh shit, now I need to put something out every month? How do you deal with that?
I feel transitional pains. Like in the sense that I went from first it was about let's see what of this I can remove for YouTube. Then it became here are these I have because last 8 years I've just been doing this. I didn't do any brand, I didn't do any shows or anything. So I have so much material that then it became about let me take this old shit, revamp it, bring it together, fix it, make sure it's YouTube worthy, and then put it out.
Correct.
And now it's reached a point
How
where
do you decide what is YouTube worthy? That's an interesting word you said.
yeah, because I feel like it's a separate art form. Stand-up is an art form, and then stand-up video is an art form. So when it comes to that stage,
Explain that to me because I'm a noob on stand-up is an art form.
Okay.
Stand-up for YouTube is an art form. The ecosystem has changed.
yeah, because the person watching at home is completely removed from the environment you've created online.
Of course.
Because they're watching it on their phone and there's nobody around them laughing.
Of course.
My biggest thing started with what made someone YouTube worthy was whether or not it served the purpose of getting people out. A and B, whether or not. So that's how it started. Now I realize it has nothing to do with getting people out because it's about YouTube is a separate market only. That's a separate number only.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I look at the last 3 years of doing stand up since 2017, 2018 Jan I got monetization after my first 5 videos. So I didn't get money for those.
कितने $5-6 कमा लिए?
नहीं वो सब पे तो
Killer CPM
हाँ पर बाकी सब पे तो मजा आ गया ना because the last since 2017 to 2013 I recovered all the money I had spent on the earlier YouTube videos.
Correct.
And then Akash and Friends happened so that even further
it,
streamlined. But today I feel very conflicted because now my thoughts aren't 5 minutes long. My thought is an hour long. And I'm not worried about writing jokes anymore. I'm worried about what the subtext is and how do I layer it and fit it. Like the jokes it's like dance, right? If you're a dancer and you want to express something, you can't go on stage and say, hi guys, I feel sad. You have to dance it.
Agreed.
So if my grandmom dies, I'm upset, but I have to write a joke about it. Yeah, so
Agreed.
that is something I'm dealing with. My solution right now is to just do a 1-hour show for YouTube.
Wow.
And just be like, just put a camera in the audience and be like, address them as a separate audience. Because it's not the same. It's never going to be the same.
You know, it's interesting. I was talking to Bassi about this. I just did a show in Delhi, and he told me. And this is something like which spawns off. He said, "आपको पता है कि YouTube पे भी he was like we discover हमने कोई वीडियो आया कोई ईस्ट दिल्ली में कॉमेडियन है उसने apparently कुछ जोक्स डाले and वो one of the Delhi comics से चुराए हुए थे." And he said कि हमने लेकिन कभी बैकग्राउंड नहीं देखा था वो कि ये क्या क्लब है तो he said फोन करके देखे कि कौन है ये बंदा कौन है क्या क्लब है ये एंड वो कहता कि यहाँ तो 1-1.5 साल से ये हो रहा है तो he told me that there is a separate ecosystem of comics who don't even know कि लाइव शो होता है उनको लगता है कि सिर्फ YouTube पे होता है हाँ कि उनको पता है सिर्फ YouTube पे होता है और वो क्लब्स में नहीं आते और उनको ये भी नहीं पता है और वो बस दूसरों का देख के उठा के वही अपने 5 लोगों के सामने या खाली रूम में करके YouTube पे डाली जा रहे हैं
और वो चल रहा है
हाँ so I was like what the fuck मेरे को I had no clue he was like आपको तो पता ही नहीं मैं sorry I'm out
It's a very weird ecosystem. Now I think and another idea that people used to have ना कि एक वीडियो डालो वायरल हो गया फिर शो बेचो कुछ नहीं होता ऐसा. You have to consistently build an audience. And I think most people that conversation I keep bringing Bassi up for these conversations a lot. I always ask people तू कितने साल से कर रहा है? तू 4 साल से कर रहा है? Bassi 4 साल से कर रहा है. Every batch gets one viral guy.
हाँ, of
Okay?
course.
तेरे बैच का
More
हो
than
गया.
one, more than one.
No, I'm saying तेरे बैच का हो गया ऐसा समझ कि if
हाँ.
like don't think
True.
your game plan can't rely on virality.
You know who is a comic who I can't believe hasn't gone viral? He has. Harsh Gujral. Holy shit, dude. He's
It's fucking funny.
funny as fucking
It's fucking
hell.
funny.
And I'm like, why is he not more?
It just doesn't.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's not like his material. I mean, he's killing, destroying in live shows
Yeah.
also. But YouTube also is obviously he's getting an audience. He's killing. I think last video he
But
was
that
putting
scale of say a Bassi or a Abhishek.
but
that's once a batch. The hysteria that surrounds a Bassi show. If you've ever seen
but वो है, वो justified है.
Justified
मजा
है.
आता है वो.
पर वही मैं कह रहा हूँ ना, पर वो मेरा लॉजिक है कि एक बैच में एक ही जन ऐसा होगा, ऐसा पकड़ के चलो.
हाँ, maybe. Maybe.
Another argument I get a lot is कि oh this is my best bit.
हाँ.
If I put it out and it doesn't work, then what happens?
हाँ.
And I say, well, if it's your best bit, quit comedy because you just wrote your best bit. इसके आगे कुछ है ही नहीं अभी.
हाँ, agreed. हाँ.
तो फिर तो
हाँ, agreed. And also, every show, like right now, Lemons and Peaches, you've not seen it, no?
No.
When I do it in Bombay Come. Next, that I know very clearly कि this is the 1 hour for now.
yeah.
2 years later, this will not be the 1 hour for 2 years later. This is current day life, current thought,
Yeah.
current emotional state that you
Yeah.
are in. And that is that show.
Yeah.
2 years later will not be. So, how do you even say this is my best bit? It's
Yeah.
it's a weird one.
No,
I'm
there
like,
if there can be no best bit,
हाँ.
then the journey is over.
Agreed. I think उतना तो I guess comics also don't mean it existentially like that. I think they mostly
Yeah,
just are like कि ये अभी के लिए मेरा strongest है is usually the assumption. But हाँ, मतलब I also like partly I feel like best or not. जैसे अभी जो मेरा current one आ रहा है उसमें मुझे लगता है कि अगर तुम बीच में से 5 मिनट काट के निकालोगे तो थोड़ा weird है because वो पूरे show में it is a part of the journey, right? तो तुमने वो देखा नहीं है तो that's why I was like कि यहाँ तो डालूंगा तो या तो पूरा ही डालूंगा एक
Yeah,
घंटा,
ना,
या तो पूरा 1 घंटा डालो
Yeah.
नहीं तो वो 5 डालोगे यहाँ तो कुछ और अलग लिखो
Wait, so you have to write thinking
हाँ,
of 10 minutes.
10 minutes
That's how I yeah.
and thinking of YouTube
And thinking of audience. Like when I wanted more women in the audience, I put out Maya and Shushma. You know, when I realized that my standpoints in life would be better served, and the things I'm trying to say will be better served when I have certain kind of. I wanted more people from the STEM field. So I got I put out doctors. I did the whole engineers ka aside in the homeopathy video to address that fact. So that really made a huge difference.
that's the science behind it
And
in
then-
terms of who you're appealing
Yeah, and it's not about making the YouTube world like your live world. It's the other way around.
Agreed.
Like I go, I do my laugh, they laugh back. I'm like, हाँ आया तुम लोग YouTube video देख के. So for me, it's like a J.R.R. Tolkien thing. That's the universe I've built. I can
Agreed.
refer to it whenever I want in my live shows.
Agreed. This is like how when पहले sketches start किए थे तो पहले सिर्फ stand up audience आता था and वो पहले अगर हम बोलते थे audience में कि who has come for a live show before तो अब जैसे बस्सी का भी वही है ना very interesting it's because I feel like
50%
this
is first timer, no?
हाँ more than that it's the same pattern repeating itself
Again and again,
in just different cross sections of society
Exactly.
because it's just like oh हमें नहीं पता था कि ये भी होता है ओ फिर हमने वीडियो देखा अच्छा फिर हम आए एंड उसके बाद अब जिन्होंने और उसमें भी बड़ा गैप रहता है ना क्योंकि तुम फर्स्ट टाइमर को जो सर्व कर रहे हो फर्स्ट टाइमर के लिए टोटली डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस है एंड
Exactly.
सम कॉमेडी ओजीज आर टोटली डिफरेंट
Yeah.
वेयर दे आर लाइक ओ this is not as much fun
But that's the biggest problem for me right now because over 60% of my audience is watching their first show, no matter where I go in the
isn't
country.
that easier isn't that better
But it's not better for my show because my show is way more layered than what they are used to. They have come for this 5-minute thing. So no, but it took me a year to adjust my writing so that both people would be at the same par at the end of that show.
is that even possible
Yeah. Because here's what happens, okay? People entry level, they come for one show. Okay, I have 5 right now. So clean, dark, nasty, wrong, dirty stands. So they come for one of these 5, and in each of these 5, I've written them as a set. So in each one, I intro by talking about the other 5, other 4. And that makes them go like, oh, okay, so there's a larger theme at play here.
huh.
So the minute they acknowledge that in their head, which is the difference between a first time and an OG audience, honestly, is that the OG audience sees the subtext and the first time audience is reliant on the punchlines.
हाँ true
So the minute you reveal to them, ki, listen, there is more to this than you are hearing. So fucking pay attention. And I talk also very fast. So I make it very clear. Ki, if you miss it, it's gone. It's gone. समझो partition है, नहीं आएगा अगला train.
हाँ
That joke doesn't work anywhere. But in Punjab, it destroyed.
of course no shit
But in the
क्योंकि
weirdest...
वहाँ दर्द है इसको और
That
I'm
is-
pretty sure this will do well in Bengal also I mean this will work
This is a solid... anyway, it's an aside to go into at some point. But so, giving them, educating them on everything that's happening. In fact, I was having a conversation with Sumit about this, where he pointed out me overdoing it. Because sometimes I will explain what I'm doing in a joke as I'm doing the joke to them. You know, like for me, Penn and Teller is a huge inspiration that way. Because magicians are like dumb comedians for me.
Agreed.
Because you know we use words, they use objects. The trick is the same.
Trick is the same. Sleight of hand. Surprise the same.
Yeah. So, matlab, you know, they have this video online where there's cup and balls video. So there's a trick called the cup and balls. 3 cups and a ball. We've all seen it. Cup इधर, basically ball इधर से इधर होता है, ball छोटा होता है, बड़ा होता है. हाँ. So they explain the trick. Then they say, let's do this trick. When they do the trick, they explain everything about the trick. ये ball इधर गया, ये गया वो. And then they say, let's do this trick again, but this time with transparent cups. So now you know the trick. You can see what's happening in the trick, and yet at the end of the trick, you're like, what the hell? I'm obsessed with doing that in comedy, you know, and I feel like that helps when it's first time audiences because they're like, oh, ये तो ऐसा भी होता है comedy में, ऐसा भी होता है comedy में.
वो तो प्रेशर ले भी रहा है फिर कि मैं वो समझाऊंगा. चलो गुड फॉर अस. तेरा शो तो क्या हमारे में आ जाएंगे तो एडवांटेज आएगा अपने को कि आकाश ने सब समझा के भेजा है भाई. अब जो कर रहे हैं अपने को प्रॉब्लम.
I am the most confident, like that's why whenever I open, no, I let anybody open irrespective of what kind of comic they are because I know मेरा audience सुन लेगा. अच्छा है वो लोग, बहुत cute है वो लोग. And plus, I host my own shows also. That also helps. So I go, I open, then I call the opening act.
Nice.
And I tell them, ki, listen, if you don't laugh, this is on you now. Because everything else we did, we could do. Yeah. तुम लोग खुद पैसा देके नहीं हंस रहे तो किसका पाकिस्तान का गलती है but हंस लो ना यार. Why वाले ISI agents? So then they take pressure कि हाँ
ये तो तुम सेम स्ट्रेटजी कर रहे हो. तुम हैं सरकारी स्ट्रेटजी कर रहे हो.
तो सिर्फ उनको ही अलाउड है.
उनको पाकिस्तान
सिर्फ उनको ही अलाउड है.
No, I'm saying our poor audience, it's not like they've not heard it enough. Like they're like, man, उसी को बचने तो यहाँ आए थे, तुम भी बोल दो तो कर क्या रहे हम? Like where the fuck do we go? But it just happens. I don't know. Maybe this my thought process changed around it like last year and a half. Like you know how a lot of times back in the day, I mean maybe even now, when you do stand up, it's about I want to communicate this thought and I want to communicate this about where society. Say for example, if you're doing something, not say topical, but something you really believe in and you want to say that. मेरा वो भी चेंज हो गया. मुझे लगता है कि if I do it in stand-up form, that it will come and go. And maybe this is just me, but now I feel like, can I do this in a sitcom? Can I do this in a show? Can I do this in a movie? Because the shelf life of a movie or a sitcom is inherently longer as an idea.
Yeah.
And ये मेरे को बहुत वो करता है because like a lot of times you look at something and if you look at a premise and I'm like, of course I can try this in stand-up. Of course this works. But will I be able to explore it in the way I want to explore it? Will I be able to go as deep as I want to go deep? Does this have a longer shelf life? And it's not like कि ऐसे बोल दिया और sitcom लिख ली 2 महीने में कि वो बन गई. But sometimes it's just like maybe it gets served better. So a lot of thoughts. Even जब मैं अपना show लिख रहा था last, a lot of the ideas
which one? Ministry?
So it's now called government. A lot of thoughts that went inside that I was like, can I do this in stand-up? But then I was like, no, I want to say it, but I want to say it this way. And I don't know if I will be the best vessel to say it if I'm just doing it in stand-up. And a lot of times that happens now. Even if it's say something like a family thing, man. Like if it's like how my
way better represented in a show format than in a... Actually, this is something Biswa had pointed out to me. I think this hits home to what you're saying. Ki, in stand-up, you are restricted to being either the protagonist or the narrator. You have no other role that you can play. In a series, you can remove yourself completely from the equation.
Agreed.
I think that's what really makes the difference.
Agreed. And you do 5 other perspectives, which you want to say, but you don't have the agency to be able to say it if you're just the one on stage talking about it.
Right.
And suddenly that opens up the conversation and dimensions on that totally different. Like if I want to do a bit about my parents, if I put my parents there, I can put their POV 500 other angles, which I can't as just a son.
Yeah.
Because that's just my only POV.
Seth Meyers does a damn good job of that. In the new special, na, Lobby Baby, he performs as his wife at the end.
But वो भी limiting नहीं है.
बहुत limiting है.
हाँ.
मैं वही कह रहा हूँ कि मतलब.
And I feel like, and I don't mean the word gimmick in a bad way. That's a gimmick in the sense of gimmick का wrong impression नहीं है. Gimmick is a tool. कि as a tool of expressing. So that still works as a gimmick in the sense of I can do that.
Yeah.
But I don't. But that's.
But you can't do that all the time, and that's definitely not something that you can replicate as a standard tool. It's not like a rule of 3 कि वो special में 6 बार आ सकता है. वो एक ही बार आ सकता है 3 special में.
Like for example, वो याद है तेरे को 3 mics याद है?
Gorgeous.
है ना? तो उसमें the device is great. The gimmick is great. उसमें वो मेरे को लगा कि is trying to do sort of bit of both. But if I were to be a cynical asshole about it, then I'm like, अच्छा क्या? 1 घंटे का तेरे को स्टोरीज करना है तो स्टोरीज बनाना अलग. तो मतलब 20 मिनट इसका निकला, 20 इसका निकला और तू 90 कंबाइन कर लिया क्या?
But I feel critically, I was watching it from a total like I watched it once as audience, once as just devil's advocate, and I feel like what was smartest about that is that he managed to compartmentalize 3 types of structures into
Yes.
one show. You could never do one-liners with depression as easily
No.
as you would have done here.
Yes, and that also comes from training.
Yeah.
Because शो लिख के इतनी तुम्हें ट्रेनिंग आ गई है स्ट्रक्चरली कि तुम अगर उसको ट्रांसलेट नहीं करोगे इस पे तो कैसे करोगे? I still struggle with that. मैं बहुत शो लिख लिया लाइफ में but that is a totally different discipline.
Yeah.
Like it's when I was writing Lemons and Peaches also it was the same thing. When I started I had a thought in terms of this is what I want to say.
Yeah.
But the way I was trying to say it हो ही नहीं रहा था.
हाँ.
पहले 3 महीने से लगा जनरेटर चलाने की कोशिश कर रहे हो कि भाई ये साइड तो दिमाग का बंद ही हो गया.
हाँ.
Because you're just fucking focusing on that structure, that this thing. It took me fucking forever. Now I still, it was very weird, ये बोलना ही चाहिए. But like, बॉम्बे वाले शो से 1 दिन पहले, and this is after the first leg of the tour is done, so 10 cities are done. Okay. उस शो से पहले आया, oh, शो तो ये है ना?
बहुत बार होता है
ना?
हाँ.
सबके साथ ही होता है, वो पता ही है कि पार्ट ऑफ द
होना ही वाला है कभी तो.
कभी ना तो अभी नहीं होगा, सेकंड लेग में होगा. तो फिर तुम्हें लगता है यार वो 11 सिटीज पहले फिर से करनी चाहिए. Because अब now you can't say अच्छा फिर से आना देखने. Even though 70% jokes same है, but layering अलग है और meaning अलग है. Can't do anything about it. I was just like, I remember I was talking to Balraj about the same thing. Because he kept, every time I would meet him, he'd be like, पता चला? मैं कहा आ रहा है, वो बन रहा है.
There's a certain, like, my trick is to prepare the special until it's like it's in the shape of the cookie and the chocolate chips are placed, everything is ready. बस oven में नहीं डाला है. The tour is the oven.
Oven, agree. क्योंकि वो cheating है थोड़ा audience के लिए.
नहीं, and I'll tell you why.
थोड़ा सा.
Because they are paying to watch you tell an hour of jokes. Okay, it's a 1-hour show, and which they get, they love it. But for me, the jokes are the easy part. They come very naturally to me. The hard part is between the jokes. कि oh मैंने joke तो लिख दिया. Okay, I say Nasty for example. Nasty is all about sex education. How hard is it to write sex jokes? And jokes about how goofy life is when you don't know enough about sex. You know, that's the easy part. But to make the audience listen and accept the idea by the end of it, कि you know, like if
or whatever the idea is, whatever the central idea is,
that is where it becomes very difficult. Like with Dirty Stands, the show ends with a 15-minute thing on how I can't respect the audience. Even though I rely on them and they are the people I talk to the most, I can never take their opinion seriously.
Agreed.
Now explaining that to them for 15 minutes, I have to write.
समझेगा नहीं वो.
Oh, dude, it's amazing the way it happens because वो 15 मिनट explain करने के लिए पहले का पौना घंटा लिखा. To just lay traps for them. It's like feeding a fucking toddler, dude. Aeroplane बना के पहले सब एग्जांपल दे देने का, फिर लास्ट 15 मिनट वाले का अच्छा अभी ये लास्ट पौना घंटा था ना, इसमें ये हुआ है. Do you realize what you just did in the last 45 minutes?
Agreed.
And then it's a different laugh only.
Agreed.
It's not a laugh of
It's a laugh of realization.
So that happens at the second leg of the tour. That always happens in the second tour.
Always. I feel like I should do those cities again.
Oh, please do those cities again.
I'm starting with Bangalore and stuff. You want to wrap? Abhi cut kar do.
We're going to take a very quick break now. We'll come back in the second half to talk about the new company and what a comedy company is.
Yes!
All that lauda lasun. It will be the second part or I don't know how it will happen. Just
We'll cut.
Oh, one thing I forgot to ask you in part 1 is because whenever we have a discussion about bits like that dead habitat, we both invariably come across the realization, but ये online नहीं जाएगा कभी. Like ये live में
great है.
हाँ live में मस्त है. Like मेरे पास 1-2 घंटा ऐसा है जो live में तोड़ता है, पर वो भूल से भी. और मेरा तो मुझे पता है मैं जीत जाएगा eventually because मैं एक बार कॉलेज के शो में कर दिया था एक बिट जिसका अभी भी चल रहा है ऑडियो घूम रहा है.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I go. You remember when we did that college show? Kids were screaming out bits. They were screaming. So
I just will get edited. Kids were screaming पे beep आ जाएगा.
Yeah. So that's the वही करना पड़ेगा. So that's a big like because for you I think it applies even more because a lot of what you talk about is so straight up political and all your favorite bits.
I used to. So in fact, it's very interesting for me because all the like OG stand-up people sort of know how political my stuff was, and I think that was also a part of, and that's part of where you are in place in life, right? Yeah. So even now,
इसमें पर वो ज़्यादा ही होता है.
Probably. No, even now ऐसी बात नहीं है. अभी भी I think about 25% of the show is still political, 30% of the show is still political jokes and stuff. Not पहले तो 70-80 होता था.
Yeah.
On some level. अब कम हो गया because also are fucking doing other shit in life. So it's interesting though because when I now and I spoke about this on my blog as well. A lot of young kids who just come and be like, "Oh, yeah, big guy." They don't know my stand-up at all.
Right.
So a lot of kids come in or a lot of like comics come in and go, "Oh, हमें तो पता ही नहीं था आप करते क्या हो, so we didn't know what to expect."
Right.
क्योंकि मेरा online तो है नहीं. So it's open book.
Yeah.
And online किस लिए नहीं है जो OG heads को पता
Yeah.
है. तो वो वाला it's a interesting process of discovery for me as well.
Yeah.
Because for me it's very fascinating if I meet somebody at a show and they're like, "We don't know what you do," and I'm like, "Okay." Then talk to me after the show because I want to see if if what your perception was, how it was different, and what you felt. And that's a totally new experience for me because I'm discovering this audience which did not know me as a person.
Yeah,
they knew me as part of group.
Yeah,
and so it's like, oh, but this is what I am, and then they're suddenly like, oh shit, good or bad or negative, at least it draws one reaction where they're like, oh, we didn't know this. Okay, so now either they'll like me or they'll hate me.
Yeah.
But at least that's the reaction. That's a process of them discovering.
Yeah.
The same way how it was a process of rediscovering my stand-up brain. I think it's a process of like
them just discovering it for the first time.
Ki comic kaun hai. So it's interesting. Like Rahul is behind the camera, he'll be able to speak. Like a lot of shows that we've done at Cat Cafe, a lot of people come in with they don't know, right? Ki material kya hoga. What is he fucking going to talk about?
And then Pal opens for you also. Pal is like one of the darker comics in this scene.
Pal ने एक बारी pressure ले लिया था show में. But point is कि वो it's always fun, especially with that crowd because you are surprising them, you are surprising yourself.
Yeah.
Unless it's somebody like before my Bombay show, a couple of guys came in and they were like, we really thought you do that joke again because they were just अरे I'm like, but नया special है.
Yeah, why would
वो
I?
joke तो नहीं करूँगा. But for them it was just like
8 years ago I saw you do that killer joke.
They remember me for that.
I think I know the joke. If I am anyone like as an OG head, like Kala Chashma is like the fucking best.
Oh, a lot of that.
That and the fridge. Oh, Dadaji fridge is the must. That visual is the motherfucking hilarious.
I think that still is there some like online.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's in I think the documentary. I Am Offended with Jaideep Sir.
Yeah, right.
I think that's in Jaideep Sir's documentary. But they've taken a chunk of it. But a lot of that kind of stuff is impossible to do online. And I also feel like genuinely as a person, I don't know if I would do that joke now because maybe I still find that funny.
Yeah.
And all of that is fine. But there are a lot of jokes where you're like,
ठीक है.
which is okay.
I'm not doing anything by dropping it.
Don't you look at your jokes sometimes like 1 year later or even other footage? You're like, this is
fucking tags. Like all the best tags come after the video is reached a million
gone,
views.
right? Yeah, it's after. So then I think it's just a process of your growth, your discovery in terms of how. But for me right now, the most fun I'm having is just meeting this entirely new audience, which has no idea who the fuck I am.
And you only knew this audience through YouTube comments. So, like, you know, which means you have a very completely different perception of these.
Like, it's for example, yesterday only this happened. I was doing, and this is a very tiny example, okay? I just put one in. So, a lot of people, because abhi long weekend chal raha hai, we're shooting this around Christmas. A lot of people, in one day, I heard of 3 people, 2 of my friends and 1 person who I don't know, who made up an excuse of their relative having died to take the long weekend. They just made this excuse and everybody's like, yaar, maine chacha maar diya, maine dada maar diya. And it's a very common practice, a lot of people when they have to take a long weekend. So I just put a quick Insta story going, shout out to all the relatives that have passed away to help people take long weekends. उस पे अब जैसे उस पे अगर मेरे को आता है ना reaction कि that was, it's not even that funny, but उस पे reaction आता है ना, that was very distasteful. Then I'm like, ये तो था ही नहीं 8 साल पहले. ये बंदा तो
hilarious.
ये तो था ही नहीं 7 साल पहले. इसको कुछ आइडिया नहीं.
इसको कुछ आइडिया नहीं.
इसको कुछ आइडिया नहीं.
I think that politics can't be removed from the material either.
No.
Because if you're talking about family, also your politics will come out. If you're talking about marriage, also your politics will come out.
Exactly.
That's always been my approach. Because I feel like if I try to explain to somebody my stance in politics in India, it'll take me years to just say hi because
I think because वो audience का perception on politics is जैसे अब कुणाल है ना कि अब उसको typecast कर दिया कि अच्छा ये तो सिर्फ political jokes मारेगा rather than comedy being political.
Yeah. But उसका दूसरा भी है ना कि Kamra went with an approach of simplification. It was a very black and white message that Kamra was giving out. But I feel like I can't give somebody like a black and white image like that because that's not how I see
Maybe.
the scenario. So, if, like I do one of the specials, all politics is wrong. So even there, for me, what's fun about that one is it's the only thing where I outrightly address politics, but that's to justify all the worst ideas. From both sides. That whole show is about, oh, what's so bad with Akhand Bharat, you know, or oh, what's so, screw me too. Like, it's just, take the opposite. Take the opposite stance of whatever is the popular stance, just to explore it. Because otherwise, if nobody explores it, we can't do much.
नहीं, फिर तो वो क्लैप्टर हो गया ना.
हाँ.
फिर तो क्लैप्टर हो गया. एंड वो बियॉन्ड द पॉइंट तुम्हें भी पता है कि फिर वो जोक पे अप्लॉज नहीं आ रहा है.
हाँ.
या जोक पे लाफ नहीं आ रहा है.
Oh, but some jokes I do, you know, sometimes I feel ki even when I do political humor, na, it's like I do this bit about, you know, Punjabi culture and how Punjabi culture used to be this, you know, Veer Ranja se aau aau aau. That's the...
Funny,
So, the journey I kind of try to take people through. And every time I do that joke, it's literally 3 Sardars in the audience who are losing their mind and the rest of the audience doesn't know enough about Sardars to know whether or not they can laugh. So then...
But then the audience always looks for approval to those people.
To those people. And
are you laughing? Okay, I'm laugh.
तो ये 3 लोग हंसते हैं ना, फिर वो लोग वापस मेरे को देखते हैं कि हो ये ठीक है.
Agreed.
And then I have to stop the show and acknowledge the fact. You see, that's how little you know.
Of course. But वो तो any part of the country you go to will be that. No?
Any part will be like that, and I think that's why I would...
It's like if you're watching something with your parents and if your parents approve. And this has happened to a bunch of shows where, like, say some government officials have come in, right? And so, I won't name names, but there was a bunch, like one show we did at City Fort, and obviously City Fort takes like one row just for government officials, right? So somebody had come in and the City Fort people were freaking out saying that that person's coming in, just, you know, that person needs to be okay. So the whole time in the show, they were just looking at that person's reaction, and that person laughed in the first 2 minutes, and then it's like entire City Fort staff is like, oh, we're good, man. And that's such a, I mean, वो इतना रहता है, वो कहीं भी चले जाओ, it's crazy. That I was like, I wanted to see, that's a question I remember asking Kunal as well, in terms of, you know, how does the audience react in, say, a Calcutta versus an Ahmedabad? It's a totally different group you're going in terms of how the jokes will be appreciated.
Is it though? I think the people who come to watch him are pretty homogeneous though, right? What did he say?
I wouldn't know. He
what
would.
Did he say?
I didn't ask him that question.
Oh,
but I would
ask him when I call him for this.
It's a good question to ask. It's a good question to ask, because what your audience is, for example, his audience might be slightly more groupable. Like, for example, if you were to ask me right now, what is your stand-up audience?
Yeah. It's
because I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's a bunch of, like, I don't know. I know it skews slightly older, but I don't know how much.
Yeah.
If there is a specific section, if it's mixed, I don't know. It's hard for me to do right now.
Right.
Maybe a year down the line, I'll be able to do it.
Okay.
If I think also potentially if as a comic you can do that, it helps. It's easier to market. It helps you better.
I mean, my whole thing is...
You will know.
Yeah, I to curate them. I feel like
you will know.
I do a tour, I feel like, oh, इतने लोग कम है, ये वाले ज़्यादा चाहिए मेरे को. Then I put a video out to acknowledge those people, and then they come.
Nice.
It has to be done that way. My mom, you know, I had a talk with me last year where she said, you know, Akash, the one thing I hate about your comedy is that, like, I just don't relate, and it's all made perspective. So then that suddenly like, dude, कि मैं चुते है ना तो फिर तो, like, because I'm not exploring if I can't
an
make
entire side.
Yeah, so then that really changed my perception entirely to the point where, you know, I started talking more and more to women and just trying to understand the point of view and just one line of acknowledgement, because there's a very thin line between acknowledging something and mansplaining it. Right? So then I can explain it to the men in the room. I can be like, तुम लोग को नहीं पता ये लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? Because मैं पूछ के आया, you know, that is but I can't tell women कि ए तुम लोग ऐसा करता है.
Obviously. No.
So that was a lot to figure out. But once I did that, the sex ratio in my shows has improved so much.
Interesting.
It's like it went from like 20% to 50%. And I feel like there is a selfish economic reason also to do that. You know, apart from just the fact that you're a feminist, the fact that 50% of the population
you're missing out entirely. Agreed.
और and plus
agreed.
देखो ओपेत को जब बंदे देखने जाते हैं ना तो गर्लफ्रेंड को साथ में नहीं लेके जाते, ठीक है? पर जब यू नो हुआ निखिल डिसूजा को लड़की लोग देखने जाता है तो बॉयफ्रेंड को लेके जाता है साथ में. So think of it at least from pure selfish capitalist point of view also, it makes sense to be inclusive to everybody.
Fair. If you have the ability to do that, why would you not?
Yeah.
I think innately, जब तुम start करते हो joke लिखना, I think तुम तब नहीं सोचते हो, because at that time you're just looking at what is funny.
No, आप तो सिर्फ joke लिखना सीख रहे हो ना तभी.
And after that, I think you can go into that space and say, okay, what can I do with this situation, or how can I make this, or how can I put more POVs in this situation? I guess that also now you are able to do that because now you've been through the grind long enough and you've done the ringer. I don't begrudge somebody who can't do it in second year.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I just feel like it's something that getting better has to be your constant. Like if you are constantly getting better, you will keep discovering new tools.
That inclusivity also is a part of getting better.
Yeah, of course, that's what I'm saying.
And depending on what theme you choose and what you're talking about and stuff like that. Fair enough. I don't think consciously I've ever done that. Or maybe I should have. But it really depends on what story you're telling.
Yeah.
And the medium you're telling.
Yeah.
It through.
That's true.
Fair.
How is Light at 27 doing? You don't have a website as we record this, right?
Yes, we don't have a website. In fact, ban rahi hai, weirdly enough. It's literally one of those things where the admin stuff is the one that takes the most like random hours of your day, and you're just like, man, I don't wanna. Like I'm doing like other shit, so I don't want to do that.
So what is like for people watching who have no idea what a comedy company does?
Yes.
You were in probably the first like major comedy company in the country, and what does it do? Like, what did AIB do? Because most people understood it this way. Whoever I talk to, layman. Okay, my mom still thinks you all work with OnePlus because she saw that one sketch.
Usually, people think it's roast. Usually, people have seen one piece of content and they recognize you with one piece of content. But you can't fault people.
Yeah, I don't.
It's one of those कि एक जो तुम्हारा वीडियो ज़्यादा फटा उन्होंने वो देखा and accordingly was that. फिर मतलब it's basically the people if they've seen the Congress sketch, they will think we are pro BJP. The people who've seen something else will think that. तो वो अपने सब अपना interpretation लेके आता रूम.
मेरा audience मेरे को देखे सुसु चिल्लाता है. I am completely aware of how this works.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I once did a gaming streaming thing and there were only 2 comments, Lund and Susu. That was essentially. I तो owned it. I said, हाँ यार, मेरे से अच्छा
means to an end. So it's fine. At least they're connecting it. But
so what does Light at? So AIB did essentially if you could
bunch of stuff, man. Lots of branded content, sketches, movies, which we produced, shows. First draft, which was like
first draft was writer training.
Which was a step in the direction of a comedy school.
Right.
So essentially you can put that into buckets of. You can put it into production buckets, but within production buckets you can do movies, you can do shows, you can do sketches, you can do branded content. That's 4. Then there's live, and then there is like the quote unquote educational aspect of it, which first draft was a part.
But it's a very smart ecosystem also because you do first draft, you get great writers, and then those great writers can be if they choose
so
to,
it's essentially you're creating your own ecosystem in terms of supply demand.
Yeah.
In terms of what you want to do with it, and also I think when branded content was a bigger chunk. This is a direction. Chintu, when we produced that is one direction that it was a very conscious direction to move into because it was one of those passions and we loved the script. And if you've seen
Chintu is fucking great.
Thank you, man.
What a great movie.
Yeah, if you've seen it, congratulations to me for producing. No, if you've seen it, thank you very much for going to watch it. It's still playing.
I don't know how this phone got into frame, but it is now out.
That's fine.
It's not mine.
तोड़ो मत अगर तुम्हारा नहीं है तो बेचारा
कारपेटिंग है ना
हाँ fair so I think within comedy companies it really depends man like so there are a lot of models to look at from which you can do from which you can choose depending on what sort of your goal in life is in terms of what you want to create so I was very clear with Lighter 27 when I wrote government it was very like oh that was a part of my brain that got unlocked in terms of oh, this is what I want to do, this is what show writing means, this is what show running means. And it was also like a totally new discipline which you sort of aspire towards and then you're suddenly like, oh, you've suddenly got the opportunity to be able to work with some of the best people in the industry, to be able to put, so much time, effort and you see it sort of, see it to fruition.
Yeah.
And that sort of, I think it's one of those things when, how if you talk to like, ad directors and when they get to do their first feature it's like you taste blood and then you're like I don't want to do that ad shit no more. I want to do the I want to do the
nice shit
I want to do the big stuff so I think it was slightly similar where essentially once government happened I was like oh this feels home because also it felt like it like I said earlier like if you create something like that, that will outlast you
Yeah.
as a person.
Absolutely.
Because that is a vehicle to talk about some ideas which you have.
Yeah.
And you can do that in a better, sharper, smarter way. However it turns out.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody does it with the best intention, and then jo banta hai, wo banta hai. But when that happened, I was like, oh, I really want to be in this space. So with Lighter 27, it was very clear that I wanted to, and also what was happening was after this now I was getting a lot of like, people were sending me screenplays and stuff. I was getting all the Punjab scripts and I was getting all the dark, everybody's doing very dark drama, very heavy. That is the industry trend,
Yeah.
if you've noticed. It's very fucking heavy. कि
Yeah.
मतलब मेरे को नहीं देखना ना bro, मेरे को हंसने का. And not a lot of people are doing comedy. So it was and so I was very like, okay, this is my wheelhouse. I've gone through the ringer once. I know how this works. And so the idea was, how can we do this on scale? And how can we do this en masse? And the idea was to essentially use that ecosystem, but just create comedy content.
Right.
So within the company, for example, there is one consultancy division, so working with brands and stuff like that, with around branded content stuff, because that's sort of bread and butter, even though that ecosystem's changed.
Yeah.
And another major chunk of the business is
How do you mean the ecosystem's changed?
the need, expectation, demand, even platforms on which branded content goes is totally different, right? Like जब 6 साल पहले तो होता ही YouTube था, क्योंकि तब YouTube explode हो रहा था. But the idea being, at that particular point in time, it was one platform, and branded content had one language, and whether it was product integration, whether it was ad, blah blah blah.
Soft
Now it's changed entirely. The YouTube ecosystem.
Instagram पे आ गया काफी
Forget
सारा.
ecosystem. Instagram is no man. It's gone to TikTok now. What you
Oh,
talking
that
about?
is the different. Yeah,
हाँ,
yeah.
so for example, TikTok, Hello, a lot of these apps, the thing is changed like entirely in terms of what you need to create, the longevity of content, what you're trying to achieve with that. It's a totally different ballgame. So to be able to be agile enough for that, you need to be agile enough to be able to see, okay, where is the direction of that content going. So that's one element of it. The other element of it is, which is the bigger element right now within the company, is just creating shows.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of stuff which unfortunately I can't announce right now.
Absolutely.
So we do a lot of movies in development, sitcoms in development. The idea, but very clearly focused specifically around comedy. Because even within that, there is such a broad ecosystem, no?
Yeah.
From the darker shit to just satire to slight, light, fluffy rom-coms and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun because my brain is constantly occupied across like these within the comedy ecosystem, but tugging at different threads of the ecosystem.
That sounds a lot. Yeah.
And so it's a lot of fun because also we have like a team together, like in-house team together, which I'm working with on all across platforms. So it's really nice because then all of us get to, obviously everybody's working on their stuff, but everybody's also helping each other create that stuff. So it's a very nice ecosystem. So a bunch of really cool stuff happening. And because इसमें busy हो जाते हो तो तुम admin वाला भूल जाते हो कि यार website भी बनानी है. तो यार ये भी करने का है. तो
That's a very long explanation, but I will accept it.
Yes, तो वो थोड़ा लंबा time लग गया. But website बन रही है, हो रहा है, हो जाएगा. New Year तक आ जाना चाहिए.
तो ये मतलब जब तक रिलीज होगा तब
तक website आ जाएगी जब तक release
You
होगा.
can click on the description.
Click on description. With that. But that was a very conscious goal. I want to be in that. So it's a lot of, and it also is slightly more. It's very different, right? Because the live stuff is what gives you that instant gratification.
Yeah.
Which is why then on the weekends, if I'm doing shows, then that is my instant gratification part of life.
Yeah.
Where you're just talking to an audience and it's a totally different skill set. But the other 5 days, I'm just constantly engaged on different projects in terms of, okay, this needs, whether it's a movie of X amount of scale, then that's a totally different ballgame. If you're writing a sitcom, which is a season arc of 10 episodes, that's a totally different sitcom. So that's a lot of fun because I feel like I'm constantly learning about structure, about process, about comedy.
But I'm just amazed that you're able to switch that efficiently.
I don't know if I'm that efficient. I have enough days where you're just like this thing, where you're constantly, where you're not productive, where my team picks me up in terms of saying, nah, this is not working. We should do this. And they come up with like 10
times better
ideas all the time. That happens all the time, and that's the fun
That's
part
one of the
it,
great
right?
joys of working on a format like that. Like in
Exactly.
stand-up, like you are always alone. No matter how much कोई tag भी दे दे, पूरा joke दे दे, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
Yeah, agreed. And उसमें कोई हायरार्की नहीं है, because उसमें आइडिया की हायरार्की है.
हाँ.
उसमें कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता मैं कौन हूँ, तुम कौन हो, ये कौन है, वो कौन है.
Right.
Idea is king.
Right.
तो if that works, it doesn't matter who it's come from. And that's a really fun collaborative process. It's a longer drawn process.
Yeah.
So obviously it takes a lot of time, from start to conception.
Yeah, incubation only, like your pre-production is so long and
प्री-प्रोडक्शन तो when the show gets greenlit. पहले तो तुम 3 महीने शो ही सोच रहे हो ना. पहले तो तुम्हें एक परसों आइडिया आया तो तुम सोचो कि दिस इज इंटरेस्टिंग. अब उसको आइडिया को एक बाइबल स्टेज तक लाने में आपको 3 महीना लगेगा.
Yeah.
तो 3 महीना तो तुम उसी पे काम कर रहे होते हो. And that's part of it. And that's part of the excitement. Which is why earlier when I said कि unless you love the process, तुम टिकोगे ही नहीं.
yeah.
शो राइटिंग तो वो है ना कि अगर तुम्हें
अरे, ये तो
ग्रेटिफिकेशन चाहिए और पैसे चाहिए तो निकल जाओ.
हाँ.
यहाँ तो है ही नहीं. तुम स्टैंड अप से ज्यादा कमा लोगे.
Yeah. No, even in stand-up, no, most people I don't think realize कि when it actually boils down to it, where are you making your most money? It's corporates, colleges, where you are flying at 5:30 in the morning, you reach, you finish the show, you fly back at 2:30 in the morning, some fucking car, going from Jamshedpur to Ranchi in a car at 300 kilometers an hour.
And that guy is constantly
nodding off, and,
yeah.
and you don't know whether to encourage him to rest or to take speed because you have a flight. Nobody realizes that is
that's where the money. That's how most comics. That's where they make the money. This is actually more. I mean, it obviously it pays. It doesn't pay as well, but this I think really separates people who are in the industry for the right reasons or the wrong reasons.
Right.
Especially because आज की डेट में वो गेम भी ऐसा है ना, कंटेंट गेम भी ऐसा है कि अगर तुम्हें कचरा बनाना है तो बनाओ कचरा.
हाँ.
कि वो होला कि यार अच्छा क्या है, नवंबर है, अच्छा दिसंबर तक ये शो चाहिए, 10 एपिसोड लिख डालोगे, लिख भी देते लोग.
हाँ.
फिर वो कचरा बन भी जाता है, फिर वो रहता ही कचरा है. फिर उसको that idea is not going to travel. That's not going to stay in anybody's psyche. Nobody's going to fucking come and watch it, take a paycheck and whatever.
Yeah.
Then why are you even working on it? So even internally we are very if it's my idea, if I'm incubating somebody else's idea, if I'm taking somebody else's idea and developing it, then it's a very long, we know, okay, 3 महीना से 6 महीना minimum commitment every day. And writing, you know this, and comics know this, is a discipline.
Yeah.
It's not about कि अभी suddenly idea आया और फिर मैंने छाप दिया 5 मिनट.
रोज बैठ के कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा उसके ऊपर.
वो भी थोड़ा आ जाता है कभी कभी, but otherwise it's 9 in the morning तो मैं नहीं बोलूंगा, मैं भी नहीं उठता हूँ, but if you wake up at 11 and then you're sitting till 8 at night at least every day, just staring at the screen, discussing with your peers.
Yeah, I had this one experience only of writing with Chirayu from Gujarat. You know Chirayu, right? So Chirayu and I wrote this Gujarati movie that never got made. And I remember Manan and Chirayu were working, and then Manan kind of handed it over to us and said, you write. Some 3-4 months. Every day, seeing Chirayu's face for 8 hours a day. And we've had fights that are so intense.
Of course.
And obviously उसके बाद जाके अंडा पाव खा रहे, because the fight has nothing to do with each other.
Of course.
It's just कि राजू का character ऐसा नहीं है dude, मतलब बोल नहीं है. And you find yourself so invested in this thing.
Absolutely.
That's why I think I don't have the courage to do this.
Why?
Because I get so invested. Like I have this one pilot, okay, that has been commissioned 4 times, and all 4 times the production was shut down. Okay, it's an animated series.
Panoti script.
मेरे को, but the beauty is I got paid 4 times to develop the script.
Hilarious. That's great.
Right? So it's been developed and then the company shuts down and it's been lying there. And my biggest fear in life is if I pitch this to someone, I don't think either A, it will not get made.
You should pitch this to, depending on your fan base. Like if your fan base hates Salman, then go to SK and pitch it कि Salman Khan production बंद हो जाए. यहाँ उनको जो तेरे को पसंद नहीं है ना कि इसकी पिक्चर नहीं पसंद मुझे, उसको दिया जाके सर ये बनाओ. ये तो सेट है.
मेरे को तो वो लगता है कि इसको क्राउड फंड करके मैं बाद में, या फिर when I save the money, I have a couple of these series which I feel like I don't want anyone to touch them. I don't trust anybody with them. And
But वो हो नहीं सकता ना, वो आर्टिस्ट का कीड़ा रहता है कि भाई मुझे ही सब कुछ बेस्ट पता है, but actually वो नहीं है. And वो होता है because you also get possessive about, obviously because you have spent so much time in it, beyond the point to get possessive, but then you need to trust the other people who you're working with also on it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of times it's happened whether it's with directors, and whether it's with first ADs, whether it's with people who are doing costume, everybody brings X perception on the table. Absolutely. And that's what magic can't happen if you're not working
exactly together. Like the audiovisual medium is the epitome of human art. Okay, because all the different artistic things we do come together for that. And it's like contributing all of Dark Side of the Moon to Pink Floyd. you know, you are forgetting that Alan Parsons was sitting in that studio, getting them the sounds, doing a lot of those mixes, which he was never credited for also. But like, nothing great is achieved in isolation. The first step for me here was making, being okay with the fact that these guys, the team you see here today, is working on my YouTube videos. When, you know, like, last December, say, I've only seen the final cut of all my videos. That was the first test of, you know, okay, can I give this to somebody?
Agree.
Let them
and
do.
that's a very good process. Because then it's a way of learning how to let go also. But at the same time, trusting your team with they will do the right thing.
Yeah, because I feel as a, that's also what I feel weird about. Because as a comic, I know once the bit is recorded, I can do very little to make it funnier.
Agreed.
I can at most give it funny
तुम बीच
subtitles.
में वो डाल रहा है और वो
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Just pause for special effects to come and go.
why not? People will be like, it's like comics who say कि चलो ताली मारो. Like वो भी जो करते थे ना comics वाले, ताली मारो जोक मारो. वो कर लो क्या problem है? उसका digital variation है.
Yeah, but one thing, you know, that I, like, for example, something in the Susu video, okay, that Anuj did as the editor, which I would never have in my wildest imagination thought. There's a bit where I go, okay, that's the act out. And niche it comes, the subtitle is Lays an Egg. Okay, which is funny on its own. I get the final cut and I see, when I do, पूरा frame है ना, ऐसा shake होने लगता है.
Singham कर दिया उसने.
So, I'm sitting, I fell out of my fuck. I was in a meeting, okay? I see the video, I fall out laughing. And the thing is, he's only sent me utana clip. So to anybody else in the meeting, if I show them that, they don't know what the fuck is going on.
Correct. Because it's so out of context. That's funny. But see, that kind of stuff, if you are okay with as a comic and your team has that sync, that's great. No,
Yeah, because you have to admit that it's a different art form.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Because because then it's a YouTube video where stand-up is just the vehicle.
Yeah.
But the ultimate form of that is not stand-up. The ultimate form of that is a YouTube video.
Yes, it's something that
And
I know they'll watch on their phone.
Correct. So why are you not using YouTube tricks which you would use otherwise?
Yeah.
Because उसमें वो होता है कि वो मेरा art form bastardize हो रहा है.
अरे यार,
But a lot of
है क्या?
but a lot of times if you look at a bit which is not funny, if you are essentially scrolling through it and you're like, I didn't find it that funny, maybe that bit can use
Can be
those.
used all of this stuff.
Agreed.
Yeah.
No, I think the best is, and this is all of us have gone through it in some variation of the other, when we do something really sincerely and we think we've created something epic, but
Yeah.
fuck, it turns out to be absolute garbage.
That's all the music I've ever written.
Actually, you've been musically like super active for
I'm
longest
super
fucking time.
inclined, but I don't think.
नहीं? Have you done, how much music do you want to try and do? तूने सोचा ही होगा, करा भी होगा 1 hour of just music.
So the thing is, I have a big problem performing music.
Oh.
I don't like performing it. For me, the song is so intimate. Like I sing it with my friends, to my friends types.
You are party.
No, not even party.
पार्टी में एक बात था ना.
नहीं, वो
क्या?
नहीं. This is like मैं अकेला कमरे में बैठ. That's why I love music, because I can do it alone. I don't need to an audience to do it.
Does that work as a form of therapy? Does that work as a form of unwinding?
Especially with the anxiety and all, you know, like and with depression and all, like when there's a bad month, you sit alone in a room and you sing out what you're feeling, and then you record it and show it to a therapist saying, okay, is this fine? Should I be, you know?
Don't release it on YouTube with the black glasses. Fuck you, anxiety. Like one finger coming.
I'm very interested in doing a show about music.
True, that's interesting actually.
Because
Others don't have to do it with those.
I feel like that is a relationship that not a lot of people can explore. There's a show about that. Stand Up for Drummers was there, one show, there's a special called Stand Up for Drummers on Netflix. It's by one of the SNL guys. And yeah, and as a drummer, you know, I was offended. I said, ये तो बहुत बेकार बनाया तू. मतलब, you know, in the special, to get in, you have to play drums to qualify as a drummer. Okay. And
that's a gimmick.
Yeah, and not one joke about the bass drum fucking going away from you while you're playing bass pedal in
How
shitty.
can you do 1 hour of just jokes for drummers? How did that get commissioned?
Commission का सवाल ही नहीं है ना. Commission has nothing to do with the content.
How did
It's just what
It's
makes
who you
for a
know.
good deal.
It's
no?
who you know.
Yeah, Netflix के लिए it's a good deal. People will watch this guy. I don't
Fred
blame them
Armisen's
for
big.
picking it. I blame him
Was
for...
it like was it a show meant to be ironic?
No, it was meant for musicians. Which I felt was not really going... For me, what's fascinating, okay, is the idea that we are still okay with the same things being sung over and over again over the last 100 and 2000 years.
Sure.
And we've done nothing about changing the thematicness of music. Music is always either complaining. All music complains. Most music complains. Okay, or describes. There's no.
It's like I remember reading one article about what makes EDM popular, and part of it was that you need to give the audience instructions.
Yeah.
Songs that do
Yeah.
really put your hands up and fucking
and then
shit
just
like
touch me. until I
something.
get my-
So all of that apparently is interactive two-way content.
Yeah. So their big thing is for me is what's sorry.
आज
that's
अलार्म
my-
पे अलार्म बजे जा रहा है।
what's for
Fire
me?
alarm जाने वाली है।
For me, the biggest thing this year as is getting out of the shell in terms of stand-up and learning new ways to express beyond stand-up. Because now what you're saying that restriction of being able to express things through stand-up is finally happening, which is why I'm doing this also.
Which is why Salman Bhai paints.
Yeah, Salman भाई तो भाई है ना, और कौन भाई है?
But
कोई भाई
technically, if you think about it, I mean, he's not going to be articulate about it, but essentially तो वो यही कर रहा है ना कि भाई मेरे को सिर्फ पिक्चर में एक्सप्रेस नहीं करना, मैं पेंट भी करेगा.
हाँ. In fact, I don't think
Yeah,
such
taste.
Salman can express much anymore with the stuff on his face.
Also apparently.
Botox and all like वो.
also.
You know, once somebody had tweeted, oh, to be the guy who made six-pack abs on Salman for race 3. You know this? Salman का race 3 में
हाँ,
six-pack.
apparently होएगा,
हाँ,
fake होएगा,
हाँ.
हाँ.
I know the guy who made the six-pack for Salman in race 3, and it was the last project he worked on. He quit. Not the fuck. He quit the industry after that. He was like, fuck, done.
Because
Nothing.
also to be honest, वो peak भी है
वो
ना
peak है
इंडस्ट्री
ना,
का.
उसके
वो
ऊपर
industry
तुम
का
क्या
peak है.
करोगे?
उससे satisfaction आएगा नहीं.
हाँ.
तुमने अपने काम से जो करोड़ों लोगों को खुशी दी है,
ओहो.
वो किसी और प्रोजेक्ट से
क्या
नहीं
ही
कर
कर
सकते.
लोगे तुम?
है ना?
गेम ऑफ थ्रोन का ड्रैगन भी इतना खुश नहीं करता है
तू
लोगों को.
अनुपम खेर को बाल डाल दे, कोई खुश नहीं हो रहा है. But तू उसको 6 दिया है तो पागल हो गया लोग कि shit भाई का एब्स ही तो देखने आया. Fuck man, that's killer actually. छोड़ दिया वो इंडस्ट्री.
छोड़ दिया
अब
industry.
क्या कर रहे हो?
अब वो फूड रॉ फ्रूट पल्प में डील करता है.
Probably more money.
I
in
wish
that.
I was making this
Probably
up.
more
There's way
money.
more money
Way
in
more
fruit
money
pulp.
in that.
Way more money in fruit
Then
pulp.
go-
I know this because I often borrow it from him.
हाँ, VFX, most
Yeah.
VFX studios shut down after
Yeah.
they do one big Marvel movie.
Usually.
So, ऐसा नहीं मिलता टाइम पे, बुरे हाल है. हाँ.
Yeah, that's what people say कि गेम ऑफ थ्रोन्स फिर से बनाओ. हमने ये सैमसंग का फोन नहीं है, ठीक है? Like it's a piece of art. It took 7 years to get to this point, and also each of those dragons takes half of Goregaon to make. I'm not kidding. सब गोरेगांव में ही बन रहा है, dude. सब स्टूडियो उधर है.
सब स्टूडियो है. अरे वो हुआ था ना that the once they, I don't know what happened to that guy when they made that Prime Minister वाली कौन सी movie थी मनमोहन सिंह वाली?
मनमोहन,
Missed-
fuck, I remember
What
the
was
one.
it called? The one with
Accidental
Akshay
Prime
Khanna.
Minister.
Accidental Prime Minister. Accidental Prime Minister was उसका VFX हो रहा था and there's a studio in Bandra. But the owner of the studio went to jail for some 40 crore GST fraud.
Oh shit.
तो वो बहुत funny था क्योंकि apparently उसका VFX क्या करे, और वो apparently कुछ बीच में बंद हो गया था तो हार्ड डिस्क नहीं निकाल पा रहे थे.
Oh shit.
फिर पता नहीं बन गई वो कि खिला खुलू दिया होगा. VFX वालों को तो लाइफ ही ट्रिप है.
बहुत खराब है. Dude, the guys who made Life of Pi also shut down right after Life of Pi won an Oscar. After winning Oscar, they shut down.
हाँ वो तो
But I think that's the
cash
thing.
flow
no?
issue.
Animation takes that kind of crazy dedication. Like
And
stand-up.
the fact that you wrote an animated pilot which
Yeah.
shut down 4 production houses, it all ties in together with animation and VFX.
So no chance of pitching it to you now. Well, enough of this episode. It's been great having you, Kamma.
Thank you. Man. No VFX, no animation. We're good. Live action. No animation. We're good.
Hey, if you like this episode, you can follow Khamba on the internet. If you're not already, why? You can follow me on the internet, but I think that's way more futile. You can subscribe, etc. Are you starting a YouTube channel?
I already have one.
Oh, does it have
YouTube-
anything on it?
Yes, it has 5 vlogs.
Woo!
And अभी मैं वो वाला जो खराब अपना stand up game है ना YouTube वाला, जैसे actually genuinely I fucking learned a lot from it because it's a different beast.
Yeah.
And I'm not used to that beast. I'm used to the other thing. So actually thank you very much. I fucking learned a
कभी भी
fuck
तू बैठ के मेरे को बिट्स डिस्कस करने को मैं बहुत लोनली है.
ton. But you have music. Playing the guitar, I don't want to break your fucking therapy.
Alright, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming.
Thank you,
See you.
man. Thank you.
Take care,
Thank
man.
you,
Okay. Cut it.